is one of the top funders of Hamas, directly and indirectly? Who stands to benefit from, there being a war between Israel and Hamas? One entity is Iran, right? Iran/Qatar. Another entity, folks, is Russia. So, basically, the woke kids on campus and off campus who run around and who post on their social media icons and all kinds of memes that they support and emojis that they support Ukraine with their words, right? Not with their actions. But with their actions, who are they really supporting? Russia. In reality. Well, they're supporting an ally of Russia. Folks, I'm speaking directly now to you guys, you wokies. I don't know how you could support Ukraine and also support Russia. You probably know that there are guys who left Israel, Russian-speaking but Ukrainian guys, Ukrainian citizens who left Israel to fight for who? Ukrainian army against Russia. By the way, they also fight for the IDF. They're currently fighting for the IDF. Once they finished fighting for Ukraine a little bit, they went back home, so to speak, and they fought, and now they're in the IDF. Just like there are Chechens fighting for Russia, and there are Chechens fighting for Ukraine. Guys, you have to understand something. Not that I'm a super fan of Russia or a super fan of Ukraine necessarily, but you have to figure out, why you support the people that you support. Why do you believe what you believe? Because listen, you could say, well, I support anyone who's an underdog, right? Folks, in any moment, quote unquote, the underdog, who's not really an underdog, could be somebody who's despicable. They could be despicable just because they're the, so to speak, underdog, and Hamas is not even, so to speak, the underdog here. They're not. They are not. They've convinced you that they are. The Palestinians have convinced you that they are. Folks, there's 2 billion Muslims on planet Earth. There's 14 million Jews. Who's the underdog? There's like 2 million, quote-unquote, Palestinians in Gaza. There's about 2 million in the West, more probably in the West, in Judea and Samaria. About another 2 million in Israel proper. About another, million or million and a half in Jordan. Another hundreds of thousands, 500,000 in Syria. Another 500,000 in Lebanon. Ladies and gentlemen, who is the underdog? But with that said, guys, you're supporting Ukraine and you're supporting an entity that's allied with Russia. And Russia stands to benefit from them, so to speak, having the upper hand, God forbid. My friends, this is what happens when you don't have what's called a moral compass. Your head ends up being lodged up nowhere.